the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Davis is under it. And that retires the side. Angels go quietly there. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in to try it again. Steve Lombardozzi. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Steve Lombardozzi.
Softly hit out towards short. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Jed
Stepping
Lowry.
in and ready for another shot, Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Richards is ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the A's. And it's still 3-1.
Leading off with the Angels.
Here's Justin Upton now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Skied into straightaway right. Joyce is there. 1 away.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Zach.
Ready now for L.A. Zach Kozart. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Kozart stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. Throw won't get him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Valbuena reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Cozart stands at third with one gone in the inning.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Lombardozzi has it, and not in time as the run scores. Here's Albert now. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting
at the plate, Cole Calhoun 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Fowler. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead it 3-2. Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. One out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Joyce A native Floridian. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. A's are gone in order. They're up 3-2. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Maldonado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, number
In now
2,
is Andrelton Simmons.
shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in once
Second
again,
baseman.
Ian Kinsler. He
Ian
was a double
Kinsler.
play victim last time around. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a strike. Simmons leads off first with 1 away. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Lowry. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Ready once again, Mike Trout, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Sharp ground ball to third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand a tying run in scoring position. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 3-2. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out at the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Calhoun coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they still lead it 3-2. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Zach Cozart.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lowry to play this one at short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
There's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
He's set. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Valbuena, base runner at first with 1 out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Hit hard to third. Lombardozzi, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Angels lead 1. They trail 3-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Lombardozzi. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
3 runs, just 2 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Got it. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Fouled off. Piscotty has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A's are gone in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Martin Maldonado. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton.
One away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Emilio Pagan comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Emilio Pagan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit to short. Taken there by Lowry, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Pagan, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And oh, that gets him on the mound. Safe. Not able to quite recover in time on the throw to second, but it looks like he's doing okay out there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Justin Upton. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. Riding in once again, Chris Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next for Oakland,
Matt Olson will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Slow bouncer to the right side. That's a foul ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-0 home. Is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're up 3-2. Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Sliders in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in once again, Luis Valbuena. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Chapman trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Albert now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 strike to Pujols. And there's a base hit on the line. And with 2 out, that means Cole Calhoun moves from the on-deck circle into the batter's box next. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Lombardozzi over to his left, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for the Angels.
Ready for another shot now, Martin Maldonado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The A's lead this one 3-2. Jeffrey Marte will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 19.
Jose Alvarez will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jose Alvarez.
Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Center fielder Justin Fowler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now
there's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. He was great all night long. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Bruce Maxwell.
Ready once again, Bruce Maxwell. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. The A's lead it 3-2. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. In now is Andrelton Simmons.
For the Angels, shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Simmons.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Simmons leads off second with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw goes to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Justin Upton now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Upton.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Zach Cozart. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, third baseman.
Here's Luis Valbuena now as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Liam Hendricks comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Hendricks.
Here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Second and third, 2 away. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here's the 2-2 pitch, and he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The A's look to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Kenan Middleton enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Steve Lombardozzi will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Jed
Here's Jed Lowry now. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. It's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. The A's strand one. Still tied 3-3. And now for the Angels, Jeffrey Marte. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Jeffrey Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Ready now for L.A. Cole Calhoun, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Angels are gone in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. First offering on its way. Now a hard liner, but foul. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The batter.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's a pop-up now. Uh-oh, he missed it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Next up for the A's, Dustin Fowler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrelton Simmons. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Chasing after it is Joyce, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. Lowry's got it. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know we didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now. 0-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's gone 2 for 6. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the run will score all the way from first.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in there, and it's 0-2 now. Upton stands at second with two gone. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. One in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Angels are out in front, 4-3. Blake Parker takes the mound in a safe situation, as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12.
Blake Parker.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's 1 for 2.
Maxwell.
And the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon, as it locks him up for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Upton. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Steve Lombardozzi, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I got to count 0-2.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Kinsler at second base. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Digging in and looking for more, Jed Lowry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Grounded to the right. Kinsler's got it. Throw to first here is going to be in time, as the Angels have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Kenan Middleton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Blake Parker wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.